Hello all and welcome back to some hunt with our extremely doable dailies for once.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, yours is kind of off-putting, but, like, not bad. Meanwhile, mine is
yes.
just... Mine is just, here, have a bunch of grenades if you shoot grunts. That's, like,
Yep.
the most workable I think I've ever seen. Which means I should probably find someone who's capable of shooting grunts without anything weird happening. I'm also trying to keep an eye on the stream because I went back to my old settings. So we'll see if something weird happens.
Hey, Damasu.
Hey, Damaso, how you doing, man? Oh, wait. Shooting zombies requires... There we go. For our playstyle, silenced pistol. Where is the... There's the Odinson.
Yeah, some of the changes they announced are they're doing a massive overhaul to the menu system,
Okay, that's
in-game
fair.
menu, and it is fantastic
It's never
looking.
been their best part of the game.
They're doing. I already told you about it, like when they announced it. The trios.
Yeah. Yep.
But there's going to be a toggle so that you can maybe do as we normally do, except because of their optimization, they're now doing 12 people per map,
Okay.
and that's going to be default to everybody.
So basically, there'll be an option for, if you're playing in a map that has trios enabled or not, but it'll be 12 people in general on the maps.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but you can enable or disable the trios. So you can go in as a solo and have trios enabled, so that you end up running
yeah, sounds good.
three-person
Joey.
teams.
Sorry, I was squinting at the screen because I couldn't... I saw that there was a green name, and I was like, that's not Damasu, because it's too long. But I took off my glasses, and I'm like, I can't tell who that is.
Yeah, and then what they're doing is solos are now going to be rewarded for being solo. Like basically your rewards are doubled.
Nice.
When you are in a map that has duos.
Okay,
and
that actually seems really sweet.
I think it's tripled if you go into a map that it has trios enabled.
I don't super look forward to trying to fight anyone solo on triples, but
the downside to trios, is there's still only 2 bounty tokens. But everybody gets the reward for the extraction. It's just only 2 people can carry bounty tokens, while 1 person is basically rendered kind of invisible.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool then. Because then you have 1 person who the enemy teams can't spot, at least as easily. The game is definitely not running as great, but hopefully that'll figure itself out quickly. So hey, if anyone sees any sort of like weirdness with the stream, please tell me, because... Oh, there you are. Shit. What the hell? Okay. Good. So yes, if anyone sees any weirdness with the stream, please tell me, just because I've switched back to... Oliver, stop that. To the codec and such that I was using before, before the Streamlabs OBS update that did something very weird on whatever day they updated. Okay, what the hell was the actual token?
I gotta remember, I gotta change my FOV later.
Okay.
I jumped in the cycle for a little bit, and to just make sure it ran properly. And I set my FOV to something that's different than this, and now this looks weird to me.
Makes sense. Okay, what are the chances that I'm gonna get shot by someone with a silent sparks? Okay, minorly afraid that this briefly glowed red, but we'll have to see. Yeah, how did you enjoy what little cycle you tried out?
Not bad.
Okay.
It'd definitely be interesting.
Yeah. Did you play any Firefall?
I did not.
Okay. Because I know a couple of the people I know who have played Firefall. Like, what the hell? Agree with me that it feels kind of like it. Like the good
you
parts.
Want to
of
go south or west?
I'm not seeing one to the south at all. Oh, wow, that's way far off. Let's go southwest.
Okay.
And there go my shins. Wait, that's southeast.
Yeah, I was just saying south as a general.
Yeah. Just the one over to the west is closer. Oh, shit. Oh, it's an armored, okay. It's an armored and caged up puppers. Because apparently... Oh, god damn it! Okay, there's one more around the corner, I think.
Not that I can see.
Okay, I thought I saw one.
It's a grunt.
No, I need to shoot the grunts, damn it.
Alright.
I want to just get that one done quickly.
There's some grunts right here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still trying to keep an eye on the string. It definitely looks like it's choppier than it should be. What the hell did they do? Okay. I think I should switch back to the normal NVEC codec after today's stream. I was pretty sure you were going to shoot me there.
No, I only hit you with melee weapons by accident. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yep. Shoot all the grunts. Ah, beautiful. Love when it works. Wait, so are we not going southwest or not? Because you're very determined to go east.
I'm just going on, calling on logs. I heard water devils.
But, now you're so much farther away from this token.
I mean, I'm right on top of one, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm also right. I guess we'll both pick up tokens and hope that we don't blank each other's out. You go away. That wasn't me.
Okay.
That sounded like it was southwest from me. So I'm guessing southeast from you?
It's still southwest. West, southwest.
That's weird. Okay, what the hell is this damn... Oh god, it's inside a sealed freaking building.
Oh, it's okay, because I just blanked yours out.
God damn it. Okay, so whoever we're hearing is probably fighting... What the f... Okay, calm the hell down, Mr. Armored. Up and scoot, up and scoot, up and scoot. I made a whole bunch of friends all at once, hoping I can make them forget me quickly. I'm gonna try and figure out where the hell you are.
I'm a small blue dot to your southeast.
Yeah, I can kind of see you.
So you're the small blue dot to the northwest.
Yeah. I need to raise up my lights, because they're definitely doing the thing where I can't, like, see. There we go, that's better. So hey, chat, how are all of you doing on this wonderful Sunday night? I know days. No, I don't.
Is that you with the birds?
Nope. But I heard the
Been
birds,
told
but they're pretty far away from me.
Yeah, they're far away from me, too.
Oh, damn it, I was about to... Ah! Fuck'ems! Someone shooting at me with something big. Ah, damn it, it's a carabiner. Also, there's an immolator chasing around my body, but hopefully... Yep, there they are! Fucking kill him! Fucking kill him! Yeah! I think it's a solo. Or at least their partner's far enough away that you're okay-ish. Holy shit, Elder Cat, that sounds awful. Yeah, I didn't go outside today because the storm that, like, made it... Someone just got downed. The storm that made everything sort of tolerable blew past, and we're slowly climbing back up to awful heat levels. Also because only my long-sleeved shirts are clean, so that's my other excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Plus, if I stay inside, I can drink hot coffee instead of just iced coffee. And while I don't dislike iced coffee, I way prefer warm coffee. Heat index doesn't mean, like, how actually hot it is, Damasu, but... You stop that. Bastard cat.
I see you.
It sounded like he either meleeed or got downed.
No, there's a guy right there.
Hey, Manfred! God, I love El Funko's adorable cool.
Pop up.
Ooh, that was almost beautiful timing on his part. Fired too early. It's a baby drop bear, I think, with a pizza. Though, I've never actually been clear on what the koala's holding. I just always assumed it was a pizza. I'm trying not to distract... Oh, it's popcorn! That makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. I'm trying not to distract Odinson, but still not be, let's say, unentertaining.
That's fine.
Inside the building, sounds like? Yeah, but I can't mouse over the emote. Yeah, definitely inside the building. Maybe... Is there a door here? Ooh, 2 teams. Okay. Unfun. Oh. Oh. Well, that's an option. So, did my body burn, or are you just being very careful?
Being very careful, because he's around here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, so he's not inside. That's... still... the butcher. I feel like I just heard a single shell... No, not shell. A single reload.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Thought I heard human footsteps there, but it's hard to tell.
That was probably me.
Maybe? Nah, I think it was a butcher footstep. He just stepped on something that wasn't wood. Also, that's good, Brig. I mean, I kind of agree that I don't think the PvP is, like, bad, but it's totally not worth engaging if you can help it. Unless it's over, yeah, like something like the Zeal PvP objective. Damn it!
Yep.
Wow, he was just freaking waiting for you. Why is my phone continuously going off? Get away from my mic. Which, honestly, is why I just don't go after the Zeal objective. And, in general, if I can help it, I avoid all of the PvP-focused objectives. Because it's like Zeal and... I think the uplinks are PvP-focused? Wow, yeah, I made it halfway through my grunt challenge. Damn.
Yeah, I tried to kill as many as I could.
Thank you very much. Right, I forgot it counts yours, too. Wow, my free boys continue to be kind of awful. Hey, Dragus, how you doing? Yeah, I believe, Damasu, the duos were relatively recently introduced, because when I was playing the very first time, duos was a grayed out option that wasn't available yet. And then while I was playing, they immediately... Like, I started playing for maybe half an hour, and then was like, hey, we have server maintenance, and when the server maintenance ended, they were like, and duos are here. So I think it's a very new thing. Wait, let me check this hunter. It just occurred to me. Does he have any... Okay, he does have a melee weapon. So I don't have a silenced pistol, so I am going to be stabbing things. Or going loud.
Also, does it say you have to kill them with gun?
Yeah, it says I have to shoot them specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's their excuse for, like, not kill with guns, so you can't get away with, like, haha, my gun has a melee weapon attached. I doubt they'll do that break just because it means an extra level of balancing, especially since then to make it extra balanced, you'd have to be like locked into the specific items belonging to each one, which means that one faction would just be, unless they wanted to make entirely new weapons for or new stuff for all of them, which they definitely don't, which would mean that only one faction would have like, hey, this faction has like healing abilities and none of the other ones do. No, Damaso, he's not talking about three-person teams. He's talking about making the different, like, companies that you do work for. As, like, the same as, like, in PlanetSide 2, where it's, no, you're one of these factions. Yeah, but Brig, that would still focus the idea, then, that you have to balance around... You have to have your matchmaking set up so that all three of those teams are also balanced in matches, and that's just going to be extra pain for not a ton of benefit, and it would sort of undermine their whole make friends with anyone if you really desperately want to mechanic. Hey, Mararts, how you doing? Like, I get why it would be super cool, and I think what would be better is more a game built from the ground up to focus on that. Like a PlanetSide, but more constrained. Basically, what all of the... What were they? Wasn't there supposed to be an Alien versus Predators versus Marines game that was going to be not awful? Where the idea was that, like, there were the three different factions all trying to... all multiplayer control.
I think that was in the Alien versus Predators game, the normal one that was not entirely terrible back in the day.
Okay. The problem is that I think that was Alien vs. Predator 2, and there are at least 2 games called Alien vs. Predator 2. My strange little hover dog is being... like, he's, like, curled himself up on top of his own feet. Agreed, Bragg, but some people see a party request and then immediately start going like, what? And start taking shots at folks. Oh god, is that what
Arigato, Fisto Roboto.
Did it just run away from you?
Yes.
So, what a weird world we're living in.
Doggo.
Oh, shit, where? That was many shots.
I forgot to put in my FOB.
Oops. You know what? Aim for the head, me. Wow, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Brig, that's generally my response, but I've definitely run into some people when I've been playing the cycle where they're like, get party invite, and just go like, what? And just immediately start trying to find me. Ooh, I just almost shot you in the head. We're apparently going loud tonight.
Possibly deserved it.
Wait, Fiverr has gaming servers? That seems weird, but okay. I guess that makes sense. Watch out, pony. Shit, yep. 2 ponies.
Yup.
Wow, I didn't even think of trying to steal... Actually, wait, no, I totally did think of trying to steal girls. I've just only done it once.
Ammo there.
Oh, services. Okay. Yeah, I know there was a news story a few... Wow, it might have been a year ago. About people who would, like, tutor kids at getting better at Fortnite. Though...
Yep, that's a thing.
Yeah. Then again, I feel like I heard it in the same breath as the checkpoint story about kids being bullied in school because they were using like default Fortnite skins.
Yep. Because
kids suck, and they're gonna find something to bully you about. Because goddammit, kids suck. Yeah, right, Damasu sent me that. Or threw it in the Discord server, I think. You got stuck in that window, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm thinking might be some weird server hiccups.
Okay.
Because I've fired a couple times and, like, definitely would have hit, a dog and, like, missed. Like, hit sections kind of seems like it's off.
There we go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still focused on why my capture seems to be a little bit, like, wonky. Like, it's definitely not as bad as it was at the beginning. Why gun? Why not words? In my experience, words don't work terribly well on brain-eating... Well, wait, I guess they're everything-eating zombies. I feel like it's been a while since we've had just brain-eating zombies. Oh, shit. Thank you. Wow, I missed him and you. What the hell? A lot of it's stuff like, pay me, give me your account, log in, and I'll get you X. Oh, that seems like a fucking terrible idea. See, I remember when that was a thing back in WoW, before there was no way to, like, convert real money currency into gold in WoW. Like, that was the way that you bought gold, and then usually, huh, my account got hacked after I bought gold.
That's weird.
So now someone else has gold. Fuck!
Damn it.
I just remember the first time my father and I talked about zombies for some reason, and, like, he mentioned something about them eating brains, and, like, I have, in my lifetime, never heard someone refer to zombies eating brains. Until I went, like, back to things that came out before I was born. Oh, that didn't kill him! Thank you. Whew. For those who weren't watching the stream, or weren't watching my camera at that very moment, during that fight, the Calcifer jumped up onto my desk, then onto my lap, then, like, sat there being annoying right up until the dogs left, and then he left. Because my dog is a massive pest. Or my cat is a massive pest. The dog's too, but still. Wait, what?
I mean, the cat acts like a dog.
He is a very broken cat. Apparently, I cannot shoot a non-silenced pistol anymore. At least not with any accuracy.
Or hellhounds.
Masu, that's a terrible joke. Also, he's not a Muppet. Just because he's made by the same person who made the Muppets doesn't make him a Muppet. And my read was always that, like, if you're going for an infection-based zombie, the new zombies come from people who get away from the zombies, or people who are saved by zombies. These ones seem to very much be a, like, they just rise from the dead whenever the fuck they feel like it sort of... Oh god, there's many puppies. And... Yeah. And a hive. And an immolator on the left.
Yep.
Wow,
I'm hopping over the fence.
Going loud sucks. Mercifully, they're very much not doing woo voodoo magics. Also, hey, OKFS, how you doing? Yeah, they're mercifully not doing that, because they would have been called out for so much. Oh, hey, meat friend. That's not an armor. Oh, that's a dynamite, okay. Ow! Fuck you! That leech just bit me through a fence.
Yep.
Shit. Okay, he's dead. Woo! Yes, voodoo is where the word zombie comes from. The problem is that Western media interpretations of voodoo are, at best, built on a racially charged base, and at worst, really fucked up.
More dogs.
Yeah. That's also a different kind of zombie, because that's associated with the whole person who's basically drugged and has their brain wrecked.
Reprogramming.
Usually in this case by suffocation. Okay, you grab the token?
Yep.
Yeah, this is very much more of like... Literally no one knows what the hell the zombie horde is, except that it seems to be some sort of hive mind infection. Who are we even hunting? Spider? Okay, I have not been paying attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I haven't really either.
Okay, good. And I feel less bad.
Alright, so... West.
Oh, I thought that was a player. Yeah, well, that's always sort of the thing, is that zombies originally were very much a, focus on... well, they were a social commentary, and they still sort of are. Just people tend to be a little bit less aware of the social commentary that they're... How? I'm so far away! The social commentary that they're usually unintentionally referencing. Because for a while, zombies were basically a... sort of a metaphor for consumerism and blind obedience gone too far. Now, it's hard to really say what the hell people are trying to go with zombies right now.
Damn it, more dogs.
God damn it, where are they all coming from?
Hell.
Well, yes, probably, but...
I was gonna say hell if I know, but I don't really know.
So the lore for this game doesn't say anything really about how it is that we find the clues. Like, I talk about this a lot whenever we play this game, but the lore for this game is extremely weird because all the lore that we have is either stuff that we pick up from context clues. Oh, for fuck's sake, the spider's here. It's either stuff that we pick up from context clues, or now we have the Book of Monsters, which is a scientist in the 1900s looking back at this event that we are playing as hunters in the 1890s and trying to judge what of our stories are true or not. So all of our lore is hard to figure, let's say. Damn it.
You're probably done.
Only English has the term undead. Really? I would imagine that it would come up in other things eventually, though. Oh, hey, this will help, yeah. God damn it! Oh, well, that's where the spider. No, that's not where the spider is. Ah, good, just rotten bread loaves. This makes me sad. Okay, how do we get in? Oh, hey, I see the point. So let's at least grab that for some spare cash. Doo-doo-doo. Honestly, I'll say that I think the magic is mostly just, that the hunters have at least, is gameplay mechanic for, we don't want the players to actually just have to hunt through the entire map to find the thing. We want them to have a way of narrowing their search area. Come here, bullets. Okay, close the gate behind us. Where you at, Spider? Well, in here somewhere. I hear him. He's probably downstairs. Changes me. El Speedro Gigante, where are you? He's upstairs. By the door we came in.
He's on fire.
Yay!
Gotta be the shoes.
I hate you. Oh shit, someone else is here. They're coming in southwest side. Probably going towards the gate we came in through. Yeah, that would probably make sense that the hunters are at least, like, low-key attuned to magic, and that's how we're, enacting the vanishing and such. That we're attuned enough to go, like, shit be fucked up. Let's send it back where it came from. Where the hell is he? Is that you shooting?
No, it's enemies. Bottom door to the northeast.
Okay. Ah, fuck! Spider got me! Fuck it! Leave me alone, you asshole! Hey, if you see any healing, I fucking need it. Nope, I just got shot in the back of the head with the sparks. I hate night hunts so much. Oh. No, we cannot put water in a microwave to make steam yet. Because it's 1895? Look. Yeah, kill him! Fucking kill him! Damn it! Do you want to do me a favor? And... oh, wait, no, I can check. I was gonna say, like, let's check on East Coast servers and see if there's a fucking day hunt, because I'm getting real sick of these night hunts. Where I can't see shit because, for some reason, my game is darker than everyone else's. Come on, you can load, I believe in you. Well, apparently in this version of our world in 1985, all of Louisiana is afflicted by some sort of zombie curse. So I feel like a lot of things probably stopped happening around that time. Mostly because everyone was going, holy shit, there's zombies. I have no melee weapon on this character. What the hell? Why are all of my characters suddenly awful? Fine, you come here. You goober.
Let's see.
Oh, thank God it's a day contract.
Get rid of this god-awful electric lamp.
This doesn't actually have any dates in it, does it? Because I think the Louisiana event was like... This was the thing that we used to have to get all of our lore from, is just this, like, random bit of cutouts. Like, why the hell this Labor Day celebration in Chicago is important? I don't know why this one is specifically 1977, since there's nothing there. Like I said, a lot of the lore for this is, like, purposefully kind of cryptic. Like, we only recently got the Book of Monsters, which is the individual lore from this one analyst going over Hunter's journals. There we go. Oh yeah, I totally appreciate them being big though. Like, I really like the world building that they've been doing for this game.
Yep.
Don't think there's a lot of these BRs that actually somehow try to explain the way that many rounds take place. Yeah, in this case it's that the idea is that... Oh right, I forgot we could actually pick spawns for this.
Yep.
It's that these are just hunters who are going in with a job to kill a specific monster, and the swarm just makes more of these monsters because they're important for different reasons. Like, it's implied that the butcher is just a particularly old and large meathead. The spider seems to do some sort of, like, probably food gathering for the entire swarm, or maybe like food concentration. And the assassin is a new terrifying specimen that the swarm has created specifically to kill humans, because humans stopped dying as easily, since all the humans the swarm has been dealing with are hunters now.
Yep. Swarm defense.
Yeah. Oh, thank God, sunlight. I can see!
It burns us.
Is it bad that every time I say I can see, my brain immediately goes to, I can fight! And someone's not going to get that reference. Because it's a very stupid one. What the? That's better. Fear me and my absolute shithole of a homebrewed rifle. Because you know what makes a rifle? Just take a Russian-made revolver, stick a better, bigger stock on it, and then stick some barrel attachments on with twine and sheet metal. That's a perfect plan.
Sounds good. Give it.
Oh, believe me, the assassin, which we have not fought because we hate fighting it, definitely takes guns into play because it's made out of a swarm of fucking cockroaches, and spends most of its time being a swarm of fucking cockroaches that are very difficult to shoot.
Yep.
Honestly, like,
It's got the horrible version of Deadpool, like, blade arms.
Yeah.
Too. And when I say the horrible version of Deadpool, the original version of Deadpool on the movies.
Yeah, the one from Wolverine Origins. Yeah, exactly. That's the way that we found to kill it, is kill it with fire, and then hope that it stays inside the fire long enough to keep burning. Because, yeah, everything about the assassin sucks, because he looks vaguely human, so he's easy to get confused with a hunter showing up to try and kill you while you fight the assassin. He can create copies of himself, he hits like a fucking truck, inflicts bleed effect, and on top of everything else, I was hoping that would somehow reach the doggos. And on top of everything else, when he's in his weird little, like, insect form that's just like a mass of screaming cockroaches scuttering across the floors and walls, he's able to launch, like, spikes at us. Also, he's very small and difficult to see, but he's able to launch spikes that also do bleeding damage. Like, he's legitimately really not easy to fight and is a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah, he's definitely the most difficult.
Like, I remember when we were both pretty new to this game, and I found, like, the, what's it called?
Speedro?
The spider difficult. Like, he's harder now, but, like, we know how to fight him now. Still don't really have a good way of fighting the assassin, because he can just suddenly decide, I don't want to be here anymore, or I've decided I'm going to cover you, in particular, in cockroaches. And there's no...
I'll see a token.
There's no quick resolution to help I've been covered in cockroaches.
Damn it, stop headbanging.
So, have they said anything about how legendary hunters work? Because, like, I'm still not clear on if they have special weapons or if they're effectively just, like, a very pretty special skin.
They did, and I'll have to go back and get all the 100% of the information.
Okay. But do you remember if they're... Like, I know they have unique skins to them and their guns, but I didn't know if the guns were actually, like, better, or at least, like, different than normal.
I don't remember that.
Oh, that one didn't even raise its poor little head. I don't know why I instinctively looked away when you did that, but I did. Where the hell is this token? There it is. I'm talking too much and I'm just not remembering what the hell we're doing. Horses are bad in that they make a fuckload of noise. In the same way that, like, birds are bad, which is why we're trying to not walk near them. Then again, I also only have loud tools, so... There's a couple of strategies that PvP, or that players tend to stick with. Some of them tend to go with, don't care if we get heard, because if we get heard, then we'll try and, like, trick someone into a trap and murder them. We tend to try and stick with the strategy of, don't get heard so that we can sneak up on other people. It works out about 50-50. So, because of that, we tend to try and be more quiet, if we can help it. Fuck you. Ooh, hello, my friend. Oh my god, there's a way out here. Yeah, I believe there are, or were, wild horses in Louisiana. Here it's more that there's, they're horses that were, like, lamed as people were trying to escape, so they can't stand up anymore. They're just, like, trapped there and see you and are either screaming for help or screaming in terror. Hard to tell which.
Well, both.
Yeah. It's the same thing with, there's cages where dogs have been left and chickens and things. Oh, that's awful. Fort Polk, they can get trapped in concertina wire. That's absolutely awful. No, the zombies don't seem to care about anything that isn't a human. Like, even the hellhounds don't seem to be zombie dogs. Because they leave normal dogs alone.
East, southeast, maybe?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, the zombies eat the dead horses, but they don't kill the living ones. It's very weird. Like, the zombies only seem to kill humans. And the infection seems to take things after they've already died. I'm gonna run across.
Right.
Fucking crows. Don't you dare suggest zombie bears. I will continue to remind chat that the last time that someone in chat, it was Odinson, suggested something, they put in that thing, but worse. Oh, yep, over the hill. Because Odinson was a monster and suggested zombie crocodiles. And you know what happened like a week after you suggested zombie crocodiles?
They announced the water devil.
Yeah, they announced a massive tubular monsters that move in a swarm and try and eat anything that touches the water. Which is somehow worse than a fucking zombie crocodile, you asshole. Okay, it looks like they mostly cleared zombies out, but I don't see them. They in the corn with you?
I don't see any here.
Okay.
But your audio just went weird for a second. Like, not even robot.
Oh, yeah, that's because I randomly dropped like 1,000 frames at some point. We do not need a Gurmag angler. No one needs a Gurmag angler. Also, I don't think there's any water deep enough in middle of fuck nowhere Louisiana for an anglerfish.
This game really needs
what?
An Eldrazi Titan.
Look, almost every game would be improved by an Eldrazi Titan. If by an Eldrazi Titan you mean some kind of cosmic horror.
I mean, I have been suggesting that if they like different locales.
Yeah, I still like the very different locales, like the winter one. Okay.
And like I think even like a more vertical like city block.
I think they might be still in here. Or trying to get out of here. Yeah, I still like the idea of this but in snow, but a city block also sounds like at least as compact as cities got in the 1950s sounds really interesting. No, I think they went out the back.
Yeah, I'd say like a city block, but like an Eldritchian type horror thing.
I think you're just describing Sinking City now.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that, like, when you think something horrible in a city, it's usually your mind goes to Lovecraft.
Did I say 18? What did I say? I meant 1890.
More south.
That's west. I said 1950. Yeah, sorry, I meant 1890. Oh. Oop. There's the people who we were following.
Yep, there's the south.
Okay, someone's banishing the butcher. Fuck that. Would a two-person horse costume work? Probably not, because we're going off of spiritual zombies. I feel like they have some way of determining that you are indeed not a
not a real
shitty horse costume. Not spiritual zombies, but like vaguely magical. I don't know if they can smell you. A bunch of them don't have noses, though most of them are also missing large chunks of face. I hit one!
Where?
Between 150 and 165.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still hoping for a more, like, free-floating boss, that, like, moves around the map and pretends to be players. Because I really continue to say this, that I want a, I'm gonna set off birds.
I may have down a guy.
Okay. Oh, I'm not setting up birds because there's water devils. Fuck. Okay. Because I want, like, what's it called? A skinwalker. Oh shit, they're not down. These back up.
Yep.
Okay, I have to reload. God, this takes so long with this gun. Okay, find some cover.
They're running around.
Yep. Damn it, he got me with a Winfield to the head. Ugh. We don't need a zombie isopod. We already... Oh, fuck. Yeah, we don't need a zombie isopod. We already have the water devils. They're not really an isopod, but it's... They're... I continue to say they're like the mind worms from Alpha Centauri. In that they're exactly what I imagined the mind worm swarms looked like from Alpha Centauri. Is it weird that I just imagine a zombie isopod is just a normal isopod?
No.
Oh right, I forgot my weekly is just collect assassin clues. Okay, I got a Hellfire Bomb, a Frag Bomb, and a Hive Bomb.
Hunters killed 2.
Really? I guess you
What it
killed...
says.
Maybe you killed the same one twice? Oh, freaking finally, a good free hunter. Yeah, somehow an isopod that hangs out in trees sounds even worse. So that's impressive. Awful and impressive, but yeah. Isn't that, what is it, coconut crabs that do the, like, mass migration across, like, whatever island they live on? They, like, migrate from one side of the island all the way across?
I don't think it's coconut. I know which one you're thinking about.
Yeah.
The small red ones.
Yeah.
The coconut ones are the giant ones, I think.
Oh, right,
Like
they're the giant
like,
ones that just look
horrible
terrifying.
monstrosity. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like giant hermit crabs without the shell.
Yeah, what are the ones that I'm thinking of, though? Because they do, like, a mass migration from... I feel like they live on one specific island, but maybe it's a bunch of different islands. But they do the thing where they, like... They cross the entire island en masse, so, like, once a year, they have to basically go, okay, just don't drive today, because they're covering the streets, and while your car can probably handle a couple of them, it can't handle several thousand of them. Yeah, coconut crabs, I feel like those are the ones that are, like, the inspiration for that really screwed up, SCP called surgeon crabs, I want to say? Yeah, the Christmas Island crab. Yeah, thank you, Damasu. Also, hey, Tramer. Yeah, and roly-poly's pillbugs are isopods. God, it's just reminding me of a Laundry Files book now, because there's a thing of, I think it's the third book? I think it's the third book, where, there's a crazy kind of cult, that's, like, taking people over with, also, that thing that eats fish tongues is an isopod as well, though that one looks much more fucked up.
Yeah, that one's usually goes after a tuna.
Yeah. But yeah, the third Laundry Files book is based around a cult that has, like, things that do that, but with humans. And, like, they also take over their brains. Also, hey, if you haven't read the Laundry Files and you like both magic and, like, math nerdery, or not even math nerdery, more like computer science, I highly recommend them. They're very good. Yeah, the surgeon crabs are fucked up, because they're about as fucked up as, I can't remember the name of it, There's one that does something similar, where it's the thing under your bed, where it's a hand that like comes out and like stabs your foot and somehow like paralyzes you, but doesn't like shut down pain response and slowly like tears stuff off of your feet. It's awful. I like that. I agree, Tramer. I like that the items in TFT are not as fucked, but I still just don't like the item stacking in the game. Like I'll still say it's of the auto battlers right now. It's still the one that off stream I'm most willing to sit down and just play. But like the fact that I can play Underlords with chat is just always gonna make it win for me.
We're in assassin territory.
Okay. The one to our left is probably a little bit closer. Wait, did they just call red crabs? Huh. You've got friends. Ah, the Nagant Brawler. Finally an okay weapon. Yeah, that's the thing I do definitely like about TFT. It's, like, way better on time because it's the... That was... Okay, West. Because of the whole, like, one-on-one matches instead of, like, fighting people's copies.
Set off these birds.
Yeah. And the fact that all of their quests are weeklies, I'm just like, yes. This way I can slam out a whole bunch of weeklies in, like, one day of really committed play. I love it. Horse going off. We've got friends. That's after me. Thank you. You get the token? Whew. You do, Tramer. There's a maximum on the weeklies because they're fixed weeklies. I think it's 4 or 5 refreshes, but every refresh is already like established what they're gonna be. Oh, but crabs are delicious. I love crabs and lobsters. Though, part of the issue with lobster is that one of the bits of it that's considered the most, or like the delicacy, is their livers. And they're very capable of living in really fucked up polluted waters, so their livers are real not good for you. I wonder if they're actually coming here. It's one of those few times where it actually, like, corner lean.
Oh. This is where the boss is anyways.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Yep, they're here, I just saw one. They're walking into the boss chamber. No. So, Tramer, the way it works is that every week they put out about 15 quests, I think. And you just can only get access to quests 4 through 6 once you finish 1 through 3. And so on and so forth. And it's just that they're the same for everybody. At least, from my understanding, they seem to be. So one of them's already inside the boss room.
I think I see one, but I can't tell. Taking a shot, okay?
Yep. I didn't even see where you shot at. I mean, there's other crustaceans, because there's, like, shrimp. Shrimp and prawns and other such things. guess we don't have the absurd level of stuff if you wanted to have, like, bivalves. Because, dear God, there's too many goddamn bivalves. Yeah, exactly, Dreamer. Okay, I think that was you I just heard. I think they're fighting it.
Sounds it. I can hear them walking.
Yeah, I just heard it too. Yeah, but I've never heard someone willingly... Wait.
I stepped in.
Okay. I feel like you made up Dunts, because I've never heard of that. Okay, I think I just heard someone go down. Or someone down a zombie. Hang on. Okay. Ooh, it's behind you.
Yep.
Tried to throw fire at it, but it got away. You bleeding?
Yep.
Wow, it hasn't, like, stood up yet. Player! Players are in here. You down him?
Down.
What? Come on. Woo! Okay, haven't seen a second one yet. God damn it. He might have been alone. Okay, we should probably try and focus down this motherfucker. Fuck, I hate the assassin.
Yeah, same.
Taking a healing shot. Mostly because he's the only one who can shoot outside of his goddamn room.
He's on fire.
Okay. Nice. Let's see if we can find some more things to throw fire at him with. What? Okay, come on. Damn it, I missed him. Come here, Mr. Hunter. What do you have? Okay, he's on fire again. Was.
Guy coming down.
Okay, I gotta run out. Ah! Hunter's here! God damn it. He's just outside the window waiting. I feel like there are crustaceans that hide out in trees. Though, I think they're crabs, mostly. God, I fucking hate the assassin. Okay, right out that window is where I saw him. There. God, I hope he bleeds to death.
I'll find out.
Oh my god, the person who killed me's name was XX Shadow 14 something XX. That's depressing.
This Shadow something 14 was already taken.
I think it was Shadow 14 Hunter, but yeah, it was something very dumb. Like, I read it and went, oh, okay, no, I'm not finishing the rest of this because it'll make me sad. Still, I just love the weird progression that our society has made where
2 hunters died.
Yes! Good. Where somehow, lobster has gone from, like, prisoner
Garbage.
and servant food to, like, the best and highest quality thing. Like, one of the first,
Basically, sea cockroaches.
yeah, one of the first, like, pseudo-union rules in the States was that, servants in the Northeast would not be made to eat lobster more than 3 times a week. Is it really bad that I swear that what you're describing is a, except for the bit about lions, is a thing that there's a crustacean that does that? Because I'm pretty sure there's a crustacean that rolls into, like, balls, and I'm pretty sure there's crustaceans that, while not landbound specifically, do tend to hang out on land. They just, I don't think they're the same crustaceans. Isopods are they? Huh. I thought they were on a different branch.
I mean, it makes sense.
My memory of how the hell genuses and families and such is broken up makes absolutely no sense. See, and I'm pretty sure that there are some number of crustaceans that do screw around with trees. See, I think, again, this is me not remembering super well, but I was relatively certain that crustaceans are a subgroup of arthropod, which in themselves are a subgroup of isopod, I think? No, that might be backwards. Again, I don't remember these things, so don't trust me. I got exactly enough of this to pass, like, middle school biology, and then never relearned any of it.
AFK for a second, check on something real quick.
Okay. Ew, what the hell? What are you checking? Because now I'm curious.
Alright, now I'm back.
So,
it feels like my AC is not working.
uh-oh.
But it is. But it feels like I'm not feeling any air.
I'm going to blame the hell heat that has taken over all of the states right now.
Yeah.
I think don't all crustaceans have segmented shells? I guess crabs don't, but they have, like, the single unified shell, and then the, like, 2 sort of the segmented ones on the legs. Arthropod is split into Insecta, Arachnia, Crustacea, and Myriap. Really? Centipedes and millipedes are under myriapods? Their family name literally means many legs.
Yeah, but we're the same guy.
Possibly?
Green shirt, mustache, hat.
Oh, no, you don't have a hat at all, or you don't have a mustache or a green shirt on my screen.
Okay. Pretty sure I picked the guy with the green shirt.
Weird. Yeah, so my like, very basic remembering of things in Latin is that pod means foot. That's the one thing I remember. But I can identify the root word of myriad. So it's Insectica, Arachnia, and Crustacea. Okay. Right, yes, because I feel like there's another distinction too, because not all bugs are insects, and there's some sort of entomological hellscape in there. Because on at least one desert bus, I've heard either Cameron or Julie describe entomology as the most actually science field on Earth.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, honestly, entomology seems fucking great if you can handle insects, which I can in extremely condensed bits. Oh, right, I don't have a melee weapon, but I do have a flashlight.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Also, immolator.
Yep.
Let me take care of it. I got
I was
fisticuffs.
about to say, I have nothing for... I need to find a hammer. Or an axe. Preferably a hammer. Yeah. Insects, bugs, it's a square rectangle thing. I was about to say square, I was gonna say square circle thing, but no, that's different. That's wrestling.
Good news.
Yeah, ticks are arachnids, right? Actually, I have no idea. What are ticks? Also, wait.
There's some.
What's the good news?
Oh,
Is
the
it
boss
actually
wasn't
bad
here.
news?
Boss wasn't here.
Okay. I guess that is technically good news. Ticks are arachnids? Okay. I thought so. The problem is that my reference for ticks being arachnids was something I felt I vaguely remembered from, like, The Witcher, which... probably not the best source. Wait, Damasu, why are you trying to run from the planet? Also, I don't know if I said or only thought... Hey, Tall Hobbit, how you doing?
Hey, you did it.
Did what? Not say Tall Hobbits?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I had to actively not imagine Tall Hobbit as two hobbits in a trench coat, so... I don't know if I did it so much as I, like, circle-strafed around my idiot brain. Oh! Damasu was making a different Futurama reference. Okay. Normally, that is attached to, like, a terrible thing happening, so I assumed the terrible thing happening. Aren't pseudoscorpions the, like, scorpions that don't have a stinger, but instead have, like, the weird whip arm things?
Sounds awful.
Yeah, they're... I don't actually know how they are predators, but I remember something about there's a subspecies or subgroup of scorpions that do weird stuff. Oh, I was gonna melee him, but okay. Yeah, that I also have heard, that the largest group of living beings is beetles. Which are, what did you say it was?
Birds were from.
What?
I heard birds off in the distance. I don't know where.
I heard gunshots from north, so probably somewhere in that direction. That, Coleopetra, I'm gonna guess? Patera?
Actually, I'm gonna go through the underground.
I don't think ants are a species, though, because they're like a... Are the different divisions of ants only subspecies, then, I guess? Wow, this flashlight is awful.
Yeah, you still take it.
I didn't take it. It was free with the hunter. Mammal with the greatest number of species is the bat, with around 1,400 species. There are thousands of species of ants. Oh, good! And I thought it was bad enough that I'm fighting...
Dogs to the north.
Yeah, with like 2 ant colonies right now. Wait, no, I've killed one. I'm down to 1 ant colony.
Just pour molten metal down their hive.
See, the problem is that their colony seems to be extremely dispersed. And also underneath my watermelon patch. So, no.
Those jerks.
Yeah, because they... So, It turns out my house had, like, 3 ant colonies. 2 of which were carpenter ants, and the other one I didn't identify. One of them got rid of. Or one of the carpenter ants got rid of by accident. The other ant, whatever the species was, got rid of on purpose. The problem is that the second carpenter ant colony, which I cannot kill for the frickin' life of me, because they seem to have most of their colony network built underneath the slab of concrete that is part of my backyard. Okay, thank you for going away. Yeah, I get what you mean by distinct like, kinds of organisms, not biomass of the total organisms. Because that would be a I can't talk today. That would be a nitpicky hole to fall down.
Like you said, it's the greatest, well, actually, type of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess, hey, if you ever wanted to professionally, well, actually someone, apparently you should try and get degrees in, I have to, like, really think about it when I say it to make sure that I'm saying entomology, not etymology. Have you ever been hanging out in your house and a Celtis queen? I don't want to know what you mean, because I'm assuming it's some sort of insect, and any sort of queen insect that just shows up sounds like bad news.
And I hate it when a house centipede shows up.
When a what?
House centipede?
God, that sneeze has been building forever. Is that just a large centipede that you find in your house?
No, it's the... Like, they're supposedly good, and don't do it, like, they eat all the other pests, much like spiders, but, like, they just, like, move in such a way that's unsettling.
Oh yeah, that's just all centipedes.
But they have, like, longer legs.
Oop, shit.
That...
Gunfire, northeast. I think they're going for the token.
I can't walk through this door.
They're out in the swamp somewhere. Because it sounded too close to be out at the docks. Where the fuck is the token?
Right on the other side of that wall you're on.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize there was like a wooden platform. I was like, I saw the sparks, but I couldn't figure out where they were coming from because I didn't realize there was this, like, little roof for where something used to be.
Yep, more north.
Yep. Okay, they're probably either in the middle of the swamp or made it all the way across the other side, but I can't tell. I can't see any... Yeah, they're probably all the way across. Yeah, centipedes in general, nightmare fuel, 100%, fuck off, no. I am perfectly happy to not have any centipedes in my house. I completely get that, like spiders, they eat most other, like, pest insects. Don't care, they're still terrifying. And that's, like, reasonably sized ones. Any of the, like, super massive ones are just fuck off, no. What'd you say? Sorry, I was being a jackass.
About 105 off in the distance.
That sounds right, yeah.
3 grunts here.
Okay. Well, as long as the cassowary finally has a natural enemy, I'm okay with this. Okay, note to self, melee with the gun. Not the fucking pistol. There we go.
Water devil in the water.
God damn it. There's the family of ants, bees, wasps, and a few other kinds of bee wasp-like insects. I did not realize most of them were solitary, huh. Does that also include, termites? Like, obviously not on the solitary part, but, like, if they're the same family as ants, like, that would make sense to me, but...
More water devils.
Oh,
There's like
God's
3 of them in this area.
Okay, I'm gonna run 105, just straight across. Shit, I don't think I'm fast enough. Nope, there's another one! Yep, okay, I lost a full health bar. And I am surrounded by grunts who have not noticed me somehow.
I'm making my way around.
Termites are in the family of Isoptera? Shit, one of them saw me! Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
that just
like,
the grunts?
Yeah, the grunts were standing next to me and didn't attack. And then suddenly one of them looked over and saw me. Also, I just heard a melee. Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whoever was shooting, shut up because I did that. Remind me to pay for a hunter next time so I just don't have an idiot. Really? Termites are closely related to praying mantises and cockroaches. Huh. That is not a bet I would have taken. Where are you at?
Mm, that's the east.
Yeah, they...
Oh,
Oh, I actually saw that muzzle flare. They have to be fighting the assassin.
Yeah.
Did you see... Did you hear... How the fuck did you hear me? I can't even see you! Okay, another question then, because apparently I'm going down this fucked up, terrifying rabbit hole. Are worms and, like, lampreys and leeches and such all in the same family, and would you call, if I could give you a good picture of the water devils, like, what would you say they would be related to? Because they're supposed to be some sort of, like, colony organism that seem to just want to feast on my blood. Like, they feel like some sort of hive mind colony lamprey. Though, I've never actually... I don't think they have mouths. They just sort of... Like, they don't have visible mouths. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You okay?
Yeah. There's a hive. The annelids and flatworms. Ah, good. Yes, and then we have the wonderful hive. The woman whose lungs have been taken over by a colony of vicious, awful wasps.
That you?
Yeah. There was another hive.
Right.
Annelids are roundworms, and leeches are flatworms. Okay. I'd bet on being annelids then, because the other worms that are present in the game are leeches, so that would make sense. God, I fucking hate the leeches. I hate so many of the things in this game. Why do I enjoy this game so much?
Good question.
I hate, like, all of the enemies. Ugh. Main difference is whether they have bilateral or radial symmetry in their body structures. I don't know. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I try and not look very closely at, water devils. Seems like these bugs would be doing a better job of killing you if they didn't rely on their human hosts. Yeah, thankfully they do. I'm not looking at your picture in chat because at least one person's already said it's awful. Wow, you meleeed both of them in one.
2 for 1.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Wait, are we going for the butcher on purpose?
We have all the clues.
Yeah, we are. Or we do. I just wasn't sure. Oh, hello. Another goddamn creepy doll.
Keith?
But yeah, for some reason now I'm just thinking of all of the different fucking bivalves. Because we started talking about food crustaceans, and now I'm thinking of food bivalves. And we eat a fucking lot of them, and they're all weird. Like, the gooey duck. Which, yes, that is actually how it's pronounced. Which is fucking massive and bizarre. Or... yeah, octopi and squid are the same order as the bivalves because their beaks. That was me breaking a window. Their beaks were originally the shells.
He's downstairs.
Yep. So the butcher is the butcher's not particularly fun either.
He's up there.
Shit, I thought he was down here. Shit, running. So the butcher, as we said earlier, is a meathead. Meatheads are the terrifying masses of flesh that are just being piloted by a whole bunch of parasitic leeches riding around in them. Mercifully, this one, for some reason, no longer needs to use external leeches as eyes. It just is terrifying and awful, and some jackass decided to shove a pig head on top of it, but... Fuck! Yeah, sort of like a hunter from Halo, except if a hunter took over a host body instead of having one made for it. Also, thankfully, not in pairs. God damn it, you asshole! He died and then smacked a lantern as he died. Okay, so now we need to banish him, but unfortunately he set fire to everything near him because he's an asshole. Ugh. There we go. But since we got the kill and the banish, we get to refresh our health for free, so that's good. Unfortunately, we don't get to refresh our bullets, so time to hunt up for some more. Also, good news, we've got exits nearby.
That was good news.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like there was a thing for hunters in Halo where they also, like, they were born in pairs, and they had to, like, stay near each other. And had some sort of, like, sensory sharing. In this case, it's that... I don't think I can show you now that we've started the banishing. But basically, it's a human body that has had its head removed and then is just being piloted by the leeches. And for the smaller meatheads, they shake off individual leeches, which are still somehow tied to the collective, and share sensory information because it doesn't have a head anymore. So it sees and smells and hears through the leeches it shakes out of its body.
I think I hear something moving.
Okay.
That might be the guy outside.
Okay, it might have been me too. I was wibbling back and forth in front of one of the doors. Because I'm hanging out by the crank door.
Yep. I'm hanging in out by where we came in.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. The hunters in Halo are massive symbiotic worms that pilot the armor that was created by the Covenant, but they had some canon reason for why they always traveled in twos. And I think it was that they were always born as, like, some sort of weird twin colony organism, or that they were the same colony organism split between two bodies. I don't remember which one. They got an explosion off to east, southeast. Oh, I'm sorry, Tremor, that sucks. Ooh, that reminds me, I will not be streaming from the 16th through the 25th? No, actually, I will be streaming on the 25th. From the 16th to the 24th of August, because I am taking what I'm referring to as an enforced vacation, which is to say that, my mother is taking pretty much every surviving member of my direct family and anyone who is directly related to my father on a cruise. I'm gonna, Miriam is probably gonna be, like, house-sitting and dog-sitting for us, and I'm going to leave her with the, like, flat, hey, you're more than welcome to stream if you want to, sort of thing, but, okay, I'm gonna do a quick sweep. Got nothing. Closest exit is probably the southwest. Okay, I got a window going out that. No, it's a cruise hanging out around, Hawaii. Or at least, it's starting in Hawaii and ending back in Hawaii. I don't actually know where we're going, where the cruise is to. But, I've mentioned it offhandedly before, and I want to make that clear so that... Oh shit, doggos.
Going more west.
Okay, just so that people aren't surprised, and I'll keep trying to reiterate it. I think that'll also be my thing, is why I'm going to be trying to, like, reiterate that, hey, we want to hit the 30 sub goal before then, so that I can enable another... Or 35, not 30, damn. So that... Wow, that zombie did not die.
I still got nothing.
Okay. So that we'll have another emote slot available. When, ideally before I get back, but... Yeah. Okay. 16th to the 24th, but I think that might be for... Because Dracus has the international date line. I think technically that's 17th to the 25th for them. Curse you, international date line, and time zones in general, you assholes. So, I love that your canon for Dunts has now also spread to basically them being, what is it, cane toads?
Yeah, I was gonna say cane toads.
Yeah. And, aren't rabbits also an invasive species in a couple other places?
Probably. I mean, up in this area of New England, we were getting there's like a Japanese beetle that's really started to invade.
Huh, okay.
And, this weird form of stink bug, like, they're just everywhere.
Ugh.
But like, the Japanese beetle is, like, killing off trees.
Yikes, that sucks. I know a large portion of the South has an issue with, what is it, kudzu? As a utterly awful invasive species. One time a guy brought a dunt or two back to Canada with him. That's why most of Canadian wilderness is unexplored. You know, not just because no one cares, it's just, there's dunts out there and we don't fuck with them. Is it bad that I'm now just imagining that dunts are basically like Weagles everywhere that Weagles don't exist for someone who gets that? Just like, every place either has Weagles or dunts. Rabbits are invasive species to Australia? Okay, I felt like I'd heard that rabbits were invasive somewhere. And that they were invasive somewhere because the British brought them for some sort of hunt. Wait, maybe that was foxes. That might have been foxes. Okay, a weagle, spelled like beagle, is a lure creation that... So basically, imagine this apocryphal, awful creature that you've created now in the Dunt, but instead of it being a terrifying isopod-based thing, imagine that it's instead some sort of horrible combination between a beagle and a weasel, and it's ravenous and thirsty for blood. But functionally doing the exact same thing that your Dunts do, which is keep people away. So, yeah, every place either has weagles that keep everyone away, or Dunts that keep everyone away. Also, hey, Takani. Yeah, except that, yeah, at least weagles have that going for them. They're adorable. They'll chew your goddamn face off, but they're adorable. Okay, I can finally take Beast Face now. And where's my ghoul and vulture? How much does ghoul cost? Shit, is ghoul 5?
Ghoul's
It's
4 or 5.
I had exactly enough. Find me someone who describes an isopod as cute, and I will find you someone who is minorly terrifying to hang out with. Not like in a bad way, just in a, maybe this isn't safe kind of way.
One thing that they announced on the last developer stream was they're fixing the aperture sight to make it less bad.
That's like the second fix it's had. Beautiful. Takani, please don't worry. Like, the fact that anyone subs is still one of those, like, makes me, like, really hopeful for doing this. But thank you so very much. Like, I guess I should try and reiterate the whole, like, we need 5 more subs to get an extra emote slot, and I already have the emote, like, ready. As soon as we get the extra emote slot... Oh, wait, is this not... This is still connected to my account. Except that means I have to find my thing. There we go. As soon as we get that extra emote slot, the train heart is what's going to become available for all subs. Because I'm really fucking proud of that train heart. The Canadian snow dunt is like a regular dunt, but with a lot of fur. Aren't there crustaceans with fur? Like, that they have fur that, like, exudes between the shell cracks, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure if I'm hallucinating that or not. Because... Really? I thought there were some kind of crustaceans that... It's not like an actually... Like, it's not like fur, but it's something that is sort of, like, akin to fur. Or I get... Oh, okay, it might just be a fungus that's naturally growing there. Okay. I guess that would make sense with lobsters being functionally immortal. Oh! I'm not thinking of crustaceans. I am remembering, like, childhood drawings of Paleolithic isopods that had, like, fur around... Or something analogous to fur. Yeah, but I thought blue lobsters were just, like, a normal genetic, like, thing that could happen, I think.
They're the gingers of the lobster world.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that, the... I'm trying to remember what the number is, but there's, like, an absurd number of, like, we estimate there are, like, X thousand undiscovered species in, like, oh, shit, I just realized I was typing into chat instead of, trying to reload my gun. There's, like, X thousand undiscovered species within this subsection of, like, the Amazonian jungle. It's like, we know there are this many because there are, like, this many holes in the ecosystem that clearly need to be filled. Closest one is over to north, and I'm gonna hiccup and die. See, Takani, That Good Eats episode is one of my favorites, because that's how I make all of my lobster now. Also, I lost Odinson. Where are you going?
I was going to the graves.
Okay, let me run to north first so that I can grab the token.
Yeah, if you suspect anybody there, let me know. I'll head back immediately.
Okay. Yeah, I need to hit teamfight ranked. I haven't tried it. Yeah, yep, there's definitely people with guns up here. Shh, don't get set off, ducks. Yeah, it's not even that I'm sticking to a rule, it's just that I haven't played any teamfight except for that little bit I played on Chewy's stream where I kept kicking ass, and then... Player! Shit, two of them!
Are they firing at you?
Yup. Yep.
Northeast, where?
I'm like point blank with them. Damn it! One of them's standing on my body with a cavalry saber, the other one's dead. I'm in the water. Okay, there. Oh. But that's fair, Takani. Like, one of my proudest things that I ever did as a cook was that the last Thanksgiving that I got to spend with my dad, because he always loved lobster, and he wasn't really eating that much at this point, so he didn't get to have that much of it, but he did have some. Was the last Thanksgiving I got to have with him, I made the Good Eats stuffed lobster, and I was quite proud of it. Because weirdly, as a professional cook, I didn't get to make that much lobster, because I didn't cook for people who would pay for lobster. I can't tell if I'm burning, so I think I might be safe. Yeah, I'm not burning. Ah, shit. And yeah, to be clear, I generally don't wait for backup, because if I'm in PvP, I've gotten very used to doing solo PvP. Because that was how I got all of my practice while Odinson was away for a little bit. Was just that I just did solo PvP and tried to get less bad. The primordial Dunt, sometimes referred to as the Big Dunt, biggest Duntus, has only ever been observed to exist at the deepest explored part of the Marianas Trench. Well, I did kill one of them, but he just got raised. Got 500 experience for it, though.
Yep, and I got a connection issue.
God damn it, I'm sorry. Give me a hunter with some good stuff. That's interesting, but not necessarily good.
One hunter killed.
Ooh, this guy's not bad. Okay, 286, that's not bad. Ugh. That's the weird thing. Hmm?
Oh, I was just saying the guy's name. Eric DeGert.
Ah. You get 5 placement matches, and it seems for those matches you don't lose any LP if you lose it all. You get a lot if you win. Yeah, that's what I've heard. See, that's the weird thing with lobster, is that, no, it doesn't ship well dead, because as soon as a lobster dies, its gastric system basically just tries to explode and ruin all of the delicious, delicious lobster meat. But, like, lobsters themselves transport live fine, so they're like the one seafood that's totally fine to get, like, inland. Which is why I don't get why it's such a thing. Why the hell is it orange outside? Okay, that's weird. It's just orange outside my window. There's either a glitch in the Matrix or some kind of joke I'm not sure what I was going to make there.
I'm gonna say, at least it's not banana.
I hate you. Yeah, that's fair. It is more expensive to transport live animals than dead ones. Fun thing, if you that's another reason why it's actually better to have crab than any fresh sea fish, or sea fish specifically, if you live inland. Because like freshwater fish, totally fine. In fact, trout and catfish are actually like one of the few super easy to farm fish. But crab is almost always better because crab is generally, actually almost always, unless somehow you're buying a live crab, crab is cooked on the boat where it's caught and then flash frozen. As with, well, not cooked, but a lot of seafood that makes it inland is flash frozen as well, and is also perfectly fine. Like, don't let anyone tell you that frozen seafood is bad. Frozen seafood is generally better than fresh seafood, because a lot of the times fresh seafood, especially inland, is seafood that was frozen and is now thawed.
What if Gordon Ramsay tells me it's bad?
Don't listen to Gordon Ramsay, because the entire culinary community wants to stab him in the throat. Like, I don't have a strong connection to the culinary community anymore, but I'm not kidding when I say that, because of that Master Chef show that he did. Because Master Chef is a legitimate title that a cook can, or that a chef can earn. It takes upwards of 3 decades. Because you need to be recognized by a series of already existing master chefs.
Yeah.
Like, I was taught, there's one master chef at the Culinary Institute that I went to. One. And it's the guy who drove a Tesla between his 3 different fucking houses. Because he was a master-ranked chef in, chocolate. Because that means something really important. So anyone who was in any way connected to... I can't remember there's a specific group that does the rulings on it, but anyone who ever got even, like, an apprentice rank in that group was basically just like, wow, it took me 3 years to get an apprentice rank, and you're just giving these shitheads the title of Master Chef? Fuck off.
Yeah.
And, like, the issue is that Gordon Ramsay comes from a part of the world where that's even more respected than in the States. Or, not part of the world, he comes from an old blood of cooking where that's more respected. So he should have known better.
There is it was on one of the more recent...
Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Help! Okay, so I lost a health bar already. Yeah, exactly. And that's why a lot of cooks are still real unhappy about Gordon Ramsay in general. Because it... Like, we've talked about it here before, where people playing a video game on an easier mode doesn't cheapen your completion of it. When it's a thing that actually, like, determines your income, and someone just gets to suddenly pretend to have a rank that you spent decades earning, that does actually cheapen something. Although I will say, the one master chef that I have personally met was an extremely weird guy. Because he's the guy who...
I was gonna say, there was a guy that was on a recent episode of Hot Ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's a internet cook, and he recreates, like, food items from movies and video games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they were talking, and, like, he basically, like, I am not a chef. Like, I am a cook.
Yeah.
Like, and, like, that was really, like, amazing to hear him actually say that.
Yeah, there's a very clear line, and Okay, there's a very clear line for people who are in the industry, and it's a line that is inexplicably very difficult to describe. Yeah, I'm referring to the TV show called MasterChef that Gordon Ramsay was on, which is why a lot of culinary folks dislike him. Very passionately. Because, yeah, there is a clear distinction to folks who have worked in the industry, and it's one that's very difficult to describe, because the best way that anyone that I've worked with has described it as is when a chef who you personally respect calls you chef is when you're allowed to start calling yourself that. Oh, hello, puppers.
I was just seeing if I could see where that shot came from. I've got a scope.
I heard east, but not sure. I wouldn't even say that, because I have met plenty of cooks who are perfectly artistic. It's just usually that they understand that being a chef isn't about artistry. Being a chef is a combination of knowing what you're doing and understanding the responsibility that puts on you and the responsibility you have for your staff. Because, yeah, there are shitty chefs who will go yell at their staff, but someone who has earned the rank of chef generally is not the kind of person who's going to be yelling at their staff, because their staff are the people who they have cultivated over the years as they became a chef. They're the kind of people who they don't have a yelling match with because they're doing something stupid. Oh, that was... What the hell was that? Usually they're doing something stupid to each other because they've known each other for decades and are being idiots. And it's one of those things where, like, a lot of folks who work under a chef, especially, like, a particularly... oh, watch out, we got an immolator around the corner. A particularly good chef could leave that place and go immediately be called chef anywhere else, but they don't want to, because
the thing that sucks is we gotta go there.
Yeah.
We gotta go in that general area where they are firing from.
Yeah. But yeah, there was an American, Master Chef as well. I think the American one was first, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. Okay, I got nothing to deal with the immolator, but I got him. Oh! You have a friend. Immolator's coming.
Yep.
I really need healing.
Brass knuckles, never leave home without them.
Yeah. I should have brought some, but... What the fuck is that?
I have a feeling that's a nitro.
Maybe. Right, I keep forgetting to buy a nitro so that I can finally shoot one and find out what the hell they feel like. Oh yeah, they've definitely gone on to become, like, solid cooks and chefs in their own right. The issue was always the Master Chef thing, which is part of why, one of the few, like, culinary competition shows that Haley and I adore as former and still sort of culinary professionals is, Great British Bake Off. Or Great British Baking Show. I don't see any players, but they're definitely... Yeah, okay, I'm seeing lots of explosions and gunfire, I just can't see the players.
Yeah, I see the shots inside the building. They're fighting the assassin.
Yeah. I think they're fighting another group, too. But because none of the people on the Great British Baking Show proclaim to be cooks, partially or chefs, because they're supposed to be amateurs, and show that you don't need to be a chef to do artistry with food, because the stuff that they do, I have seen, like, trained professionals not be able to do properly. Especially with such a wide fucking range of skills that some of them are able to do.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
because I suspect that they may have died.
Maybe, yes. I did see an explosion go
Nope.
off and then... Oop.
I see two.
Yep, I see him.
Due north.
I can't... I'm not close enough to hit them. All I've got is a pistol for this range.
If they stop moving, I could probably get a headshot.
I think they're moving into the building.
Yeah, they're outside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get closer. Oop, they're setting off explosions inside the building.
Yeah. Oh, like they tossed the fire. They're looking for fire outside.
That was my opinion of some of the early seasons of Top Chef Takani. Not all of them, and, like, it always had... Like, the early seasons were particularly good about, like, focusing on their actual, like, style and how well they could cook. But, like, later seasons, eh? And then the first season lost, like, a couple points with me since one of their, like, late-lasting people was a fucking sommelier who wasn't even terribly good at being a sommelier. Yeah, they're inside the building.
Yeah, I was hoping one of them would show themselves. Damn it.
Okay, they're not checking the windows yet. Oop, was that you shooting?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, shit, they saw me. Wait, nope, maybe not. Nope, they saw me! Yep, shit. Ugh. Yeah, that... The person I'm referring to extra annoyed me because he shares my first name. And he was a jackass, and, like, he just was not a nice human being, and they kept bringing him back for, like, later seasons. So, like, that soured me a bit on Top Chef, but in general, yeah, like, a lot of the folks who were there were legitimately good cooks and did some very interesting things with a lot of their challenges.
You on fire?
I don't know, actually. Let me stop spectating and check. No, I'm in the water.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. Can I still hear their audio chat?
Usually not when you're dead.
Yeah, but I think you turn that on or off.
No,
Oh,
you stay up there.
I don't think he can come down, but he's definitely giving your position away. Yeah, he ended up returning a lot because it was a reality show, so they needed someone to create tension. Which I think, again, is part of why Haley and I really like Great British Baking Show, because they don't pretend to try and create tension. It's usually just, like, everyone being all adorable and wholesome. What I'm saying here is I don't think Haley and I like reality shows.
Man, that guy just won't give up.
No, he's very determined. But I don't think he can jump down. I think he's stuck up there. But yeah, if anyone is ever looking for, like, any kind of cooking show suggestions, I think I can very safely speak for Haley here when our top two recommendations will always be Good Eats and Great British Baking Show. See, I don't miss Paul and Mary so much, because, like, Paul and Prue are not bad. And Paul was a massive jackass on the last season with Mary. What I miss are the two comedians whose names have now... Mel and Soooo. The two comedian MCs, because they were fucking hilarious. And the comedians they brought on for the more recent seasons, less my favorites. Like, they're perfectly fine, it's just... Zero Dunt deaths are recorded each year. Dunts prefer instead to beat their victims within an inch of their life. Scholars believe this is because they know that if they didn't, they'd run out of humans to brutalize. Now I'm just thinking of yet more dumb loading ready run jokes, because now I'm thinking of there were 0 fatalities. Okay, what about counting beavers? Okay, counting beavers for tax reasons, there were 14 fatalities. For, what was that? Corpline, that's the name of the show. God, I couldn't remember it for a second.
Question is, are they going to be hunting me?
Probably not, because they weren't hunting you to begin with.
I mean, I fired at them first.
Yeah, but I think then they thought I was you. Watched a Netflix show where they tried to create tension, but the contestants all respected each other too much to let that happen. It was really funny to watch the host slowly realizing that it wasn't going to work. I love that. Wow, you blew up a door behind that man, so that was beautiful. Nice! Damn it.
It was a Nitro Express.
Yep. Which reminds me, I'm gonna buy a Nitro Express so I can finally try that damn weapon. That reminds me, one of the auditions that I did, when I was a kid, specifically, I think when I was in 9th grade, so like my first year of high school, was an audition for a show that never happened. Actually, no, didn't happen when it was supposed to, but did, I think, happen a couple of years ago, which was, like a MasterChef Junior, which I think is what they called it when it finally happened, but it was called something different when I auditioned for it. Which means I auditioned for it in 2007? Yeah, I would have auditioned for it in 2007. I auditioned for some weird stuff in high school. Because I think this was also around the time that I auditioned for a movie that later got released as Fido? Which I know sounds like it's about a dog. Oh hey, this guy's got Nitro Express. This guy cost $1,300.
Nope.
Well, might as well try it. Yeah. It was either in late middle school or early high school. I auditioned for a movie that was later released as rated R instead of the PG-13 that it was when I auditioned for it. It was called something different, but when it was released it was called Fido, about a world where just zombies were a thing. Just like when someone died, there was a chance that they would just come back as a zombie. So I was supposed to play a kid who had his grandfather's zombie as like a pet. It was really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, it was very strange. And I think it was I think there was some sort of like corporate element too, where it was like the zombies were all controlled by some like collar, and eventually they just like stopped working. But like I said, like, yeah, and MasterChef Junior aired in like 2013. I auditioned for something that wasn't MasterChef Junior but was MasterChef Kids or something like that. They had a different name for it in like 2007, and then nothing happened with it for years because they apparently didn't find any of the kids that they wanted. It was called The Final Table. They brought in actual chefs. Some of them had Michelin stars. It was really cool to watch them work. That's another one that Miriam got us to watch it. It's, I want to say it's from the BBC, called Lords and Ladles. I was not expecting to like it, but that one's actually a very good one. That's it's 3 Michelin-starred chefs who are recreating period dishes from a series of different castles throughout the UK. Like the first one is 1400s. Like they go into the place where they're doing the event, and it's each one gets assigned to like you're doing the like head chefing, so like you'll do most of the cooking, and then you're doing the gathering, which is like you have to go out and try and collect things in a somewhat period manner, come back with them, and then also help out with production once you brought them in. And then the other one is the jackass who gets to like look up stories about the families who lived in these castles and about why these particular banquets were done. But that one was really good. Best art film. Kids asked what about all the buried people before the wars get escorted out of the class. Yeah. Fido, film takes place in 1950s-esque alternate universe where radiation from space has turned the dead into zombies. This resulted in the Zombie Wars, where humanity battled zombies to prevent a zombie apocalypse, with humanity the ultimate victor. The radiation still plagued humanity, as all those who die turn into the undead, unless the dead is disposed of by decapitation or cremation. In order to continue living normal lives, communities have fenced the help of governing corporation. And I feel like there was a thing about, like, collars that, like, kept the zombies from eating people so they could be kept as pets. Reminds you of a restaurant you ate at in Philadelphia once where the guy who owned the place based his entire menu around colonial-era recipes. Nice. Yeah, Zomcom provided colors with accompanying remote controls to control zombies' hunger for flesh, so to use them as menial task servants. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like they changed a ton of stuff from the base script that I was given, but it was very much a, like, they made it... They took advantage of the fact that they later made it... Holy shit, what the hell are you wearing? What the fuck are you wearing?
Freeze.
But they took advantage of the fact that they made it R-rated in the script that I originally... Or the bits of the script I originally saw were PG-13.
Bits and pieces of trees.
Yeah, it turns out I auditioned for some weird shit when I was actively doing auditions. I also auditioned for a... God, I don't even remember what the hell the movie was, but I auditioned for some movie where the script is where I learned I'm trying to figure out a way to refer to this word without actually saying it, because it's a fucking awful word. The F word used to derogatorily refer to usually gay men. And I had never heard that word before, and the first time I learned it was having to say it as part of a screen test, basically. Yeah, that one, Damasu. It was like, what the hell? Of course, me being relatively sheltered, I believe this was also the script where I learned that, what taking a dump meant, because that was never a phrase that I had used, or heard someone use. God, I don't remember what the hell that movie was.
That was me.
Yeah, I saw. I really don't remember what that was an audition for. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's also used as a term for smoking, but in the US it's a very, like, do not use that fucking word. And, frankly, I agree with it. Like... Yeah, I'm with Damasu. If I hear someone actually... Hang on. Oh, that's a hive, not whoever's shooting. If I were to actually hear someone use the word, that is very much like a, yeah, nope, we are now fighting word.
You are a terrible person.
Yeah, same, honestly, for me personally, with the R word as well. Because, like, I've never been a fan of it, but especially experience with Haley's brothers has made it just like a, yep, nope, we are fighting now word. Yeah, that sounds like a place where I'd be totally fine with losing my job over at Damasu, but that's always probably been an issue for me, is that I tend to value my personal ideals over a lot of things I probably shouldn't value my personal ideals over while existing within a capitalist funscape, let's say. But that's why I'm trying to make my living as a content creator, and I guess now as a dog sitter, so... Nah, that's not a hive. Because while trying to find someone to, like, pet sit, we stumbled upon Rover, and we're just like, well, this could be a way to earn a little bit of extra money. I mean, that's the sidelong benefit if anyone ever actually, like, contracts us for it, but yes, Damasu. Like, we're not doing it now, it's just it is now a possibility thing. Shit! Shit, goddamn.
The bee lady.
What the hell? I stabbed her! I thought she died! Okay, so I just lost 2 health bars. Oop, shit. North. 330.
Are they firing at you?
Nope. Thought they were firing at you, honestly.
Nope.
Honestly, part of the thing is that we're using we're using a service called Rover to do the to basically set up ourselves as a thing for, like, hey, drop off your dogs and we will take care of them. Part of their agreement is that I'm allowed to take pictures of them, so that part's fine.
Northwest.
Yep. I'm trying to cross the water. Ooh, that was probably loud. That's southwest, but way farther away. God damn it. Okay, so it turns out the Nitro Express has an aperture which is somehow worse than the Winfield aperture. So that's impressive. And I cannot see shit. They're probably on the token, but hard to tell. Oh, it's a zombie. That's the other side of the building.
Alright then.
Okay, so the explosions we were hearing were butcher fight. Good, good, good. Birds aren't being set off, so they can't just be around the corner. I really don't want to die without having fired this damn gun at least once.
Can't see any gunshots. Like, they're definitely in that building.
Inside or just around it?
Around it.
Okay.
Possibly inside. But I can't tell.
Yeah, I feel like we tend to get slightly different gunfire sounds if they're inside the building. Oh god, I hate that I have no middle ground between aperture and not aperture. Side doors are open, so they might be in the building, but I kind of doubt it. When I get to cover, remind me... Did you ever change your FOV?
Yeah.
Okay. When I get to cover, I need to...
And then I honestly had to change it back because I don't know what it is, but something is messing with how the game looks to me.
Okay. I can't remember what I was going to say I needed to change when I got to... Oh, right, I need to... Greyhound, Adrenaline, and Tomahawk. Okay. Did you shoot, or did they shoot?
They shot.
Okay. Sounds like they might be getting farther away. Okay, briefly thought I was going to set off some ducks, but I didn't, so got lucky. That's birds west?
Yep, 270.
You saw him go up?
Yep.
Okay. Close?
No, it was off in the distance.
Damn it. Okay, we might have missed them.
Got a fuego boy. He's right above you.
Yep. That's killing floor, damn it. Okay, so they had to have, like, run across the river pretty quick, because there's water devils all over here.
Fuego boy's dead.
Yeah, for anyone who's played Killing Floor, for some reason, when I used to stream Killing Floor somewhat regularly, for some reason we took to calling Husks Captain Fuego, which is mostly Bill's fault, and I'm still not sure why he'd focused on that one. Okay, we should probably try and take the token at the very least.
Yeah, I'm just almost on it.
Okay. I'm gonna hide in this boathouse. Try not to die. Seems like a good plan for me. Okay. Okay, someone's got a bounty. Okay, they both picked up their bounties.
The King of Canada.
I feel like he has a fundamental misunderstanding of how the Canadian government works, but okay. Gunfire south, northwest? Northwest? Oh shit, I hear a hive nearby me. I hear the wind whistling through her horrible wasp hive.
Now that you say that, I'm really glad that, like, this game doesn't have, like, a whistle sound that, like, as the wind catches her just right, it makes a whistle noise.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that noise, one of her noises is.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's unsettling.
Yeah, it's like the wind whispering through her, where her lungs used to be.
The wind beneath her lungs.
The wind through her beehive.
Oh, I am so glad you didn't say beehole.
No. No! What kind of person do you think I am?
Well, I mean, not that kind of beehole, but... the hole filled with bees.
I guess that is a very different kind of beehole, yes. Oh, hello. Strange texturing bug? Whoa. Well, that's fucking weird. Okay, moving right along. Hello, burbs. Fuck you, burbs! Watch out, you got birds straight in front of you.
Yeah. There's no way I'm getting over that fence without disturbing them. I guess I'll go this way.
Okay, I'm going the long way around. Oh shit, I got double hives. Okay, maybe I'm not going the long way. And I got... Oh, that's still a doggo. Okay. That's good, Tramer. I can very happily say that I don't I don't associate wormhole with anything besides science fiction.
That was me.
Oh, damn it, those were crows. Shit. I thought it was a zombie laying on the ground, which I'm not that lucky.
Assassin is in the lumber mill.
Wait, then how are there people to our... Okay, that's weird. Maybe they're hunting the people who took out the butcher? I'm gonna be honest, I don't super want to fight the assassin with my Nitro Express.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna finally shoot this, damn it. Holy fuck! That was some recoil! For reference, I believe the Nitro Express is supposed to be an elephant gun.
I'm gonna try to at least discover the lair.
Shit. Fuck you. Thank you for dying. Shit. So the thing I've learned. The Nitro Express can headshot through the steel cages that some of the Hellpuppers wear.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I made one of their helmets go away. That was an experience. I really need to turn my Steam friend notifications off, because I don't actually know who half these people who are, like, starting playing games on my stream are now. Like, I think that was someone from college, whose real name I don't remember. Which is probably bad.
I can't tell if somebody is fighting the boss or it is the boss is running around.
Oh, very, very big bullets, yeah. I almost shot it again, and then realized, like, wait, no, we think there might be people here. I should save the loudest gun in the game for a half second at the very least. Since I only have 4 shots left, and I don't believe you can reload these, or get more of them.
Is that supposed to be special?
Yeah, I
or
believe
long?
it's special. Because long only is in, like, the 2 rifles and the 1... Oh, right, 3 rifles. It's only for the Sparks, the Levin, or Levin, whatever it's called, the Nagant, and the Uppercut pistol.
Oh, you caught up.
Yep. I've been behind you for a bit. Oh, is it not in here? Oh, it's in the building over. Okay. Okay, so I do have a series of bombs we can... none of them are fire bombs. Damn it. I need healing if you spot me. That was me. Good, there's a hive right behind me. Thankfully, it does not seem to have spotted me. There's a bounty just laying on the ground?
Apparently.
Ah.
Oh, so he's apparently not on the upper floor of this place.
He's only on the bottom floor? Okay, I'm about to go in. Ooh. This door's open. Oh, he's taking damage. So he's killed whoever fought him before. Burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning.
Alright, so...
Yes, walk through the fire, jackass.
I'm on my way down, because apparently that room does not connect.
Okay, come into here so I can try out... Holy shit! Okay, so the Sparks does a lot of damage to him. Which feel like the correct response is, as it fucking should, but still.
He's on the ceiling over there.
Turns out that a goddamn elephant rifle still works on a cockroach-based demon monster. Mostly because his weak point isn't his head, it's a gaping hole in his chest. Okay, so do we get greedy and try and get... Oh no, the other one's totally been picked up. It's just a different... It's not a teammate. Okay.
Yeah, well, they're coming here for whatever reason.
Maybe they think a solo took out the assassin? So it definitely wasn't a two-shot, just because he'd already been damaged and he walked through the fire twice and carried that fire with him. Southeast?
Yeah,
that might be the person with the bounty.
Chaos, either a chaos bomb or multiple people.
That's true. Could be a chaos bomb. I'm gonna drop a trip mine at this gate.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, I have a concertina bomb too.
Ooh, do that. Oh, right, I can drop more than one. Okay,
Is that a concertina or an alert?
mine's just an alert.
Okay, don't come over here where we came in.
Okay. Did you set it off? Oh, I thought you meant it was a concert. I thought you meant it was a concertina trip bomb.
Nope.
Oh, there's a dead hunter over here. There's probably one more, too. I found 50 bucks on him. Okay, I'm also gonna alert bomb this, this barred door, just in case. Wow, yeah, there's, like, no ways in here. I like it. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to set off one of my alerts to get out. Closest extraction is west.
Yeah, and they're making their way slowly this way.
Yeah, but I hear someone closer. I think that's why the hive stopped yelling. I think someone killed her. I heard steps on metal. 120-ish. Might be going for the barred door, since they can't tell if it's barred or not.
Hmm.
God, I wish I had, like, concertina trip bombs instead of just normal trip bombs. Or triple arms. Okay, I'll grab the banish, check.
They're to the southeast.
Yep, southeast. Oh, decently far away, but not far enough away to be comfortable. Probably about 120, give or take, since it is sort of a guess. What's a triple claw? Okay. We don't have a good way to exit west. Have you picked up your token?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was gonna wait so they kind of think there's maybe a solo. So they'll probably show up me as on the map too if he still has charge.
Okay, there's two of them. 120. It's not the... Oh, it is... One of them is the lightning carrier. The other one is, his partner. There. That was me. I set off my own bomb. Sorry. I got too close to the gate. Hit one. Don't know if I killed him or not.
Okay, running behind you.
Okay. It was 135. I think he might be dead. It was a Nitro Express shot. Oop, up above. You saw him? He's on the slough, on the log slough.
Yep.
Okay, I hit him. Oh, he's still up. Okay, the first one's still alive too. Okay, he's dead. Killed the one with the bounty. Got his bounty.
Okay, run.
Okay, looted him too. Friend's here! Damn it, friend's right there! Nice! Okay, good, good, good. Do you have anything throwable? Watch out, you got hives behind you. Oop, up the ladder, going up the ladder. Yeah! Oh, butts. Oh.
Rise up, dead man.
That pistol Odinson's got is a very weird pistol. It's, the Bornheim, which is an early semi-automatic pistol.
Oh, I'm glad it looks like it's for a lefty, considering I am a lefty.
I did not know that. Okay, you boy, give me your stuff.
I am a unicorn. I am redhead, I have blue eyes, and I'm left-handed.
Do I have a melee weapon? I do not. But, sir, I'm taking your Dolch. Because I fucking love the Dolch. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Because we now have 3 tokens. Also, that poison never disperses, does it?
It takes a while. What do these guys have for weapons? Carabiner,
yeah.
bubble packs.
The guy I killed didn't have anything terribly good, unfortunately. He had a hand cannon. Yeah, a sawn-off hand cannon Romero. And a Winfield something. There we go. Okay.
Not the bees.
Oh. Okay, I'm heading for the exit.
Good.
I'm doing a quick scan to see if I see anyone. Yeah, I got no one. Whoop, was that you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose I've got one more Nitro Express shot to fire. Looks like we're probably doing a boat extraction. Oh, shit, I have to reload. Oops.
That might help.
Yeah. I like that I like and really don't like the fact that this game does not reload for you. You have to go, like, manually. Wow, his body went several feet. There we go.
Startle the ducks.
Yeah. For anyone in chat, the reason why I fired that shot was I was hoping to, I don't know, clip something behind the door. And, you lose a round if you reload the Dolch on an unemptied magazine. Oh.
There. I made
Oh,
it
we're
up.
moving away from the exit. It's north.
Yeah, then.
Oops. We are slightly bad at this. Run, birds, run! Okay, were you trying to shoot me there?
No.
Because that went by, like, my ear. Oh god, there's gonna be... Okay, I was about to say, there's gonna be water devils, aren't there? But there's not, okay. Damn it, I was shooting at him too.
Only got 2 shots of this left.
Same. Well, 1 and then... Oh, because I don't have a full magazine to reload. It's just like, here, have 2.
And apparently, hitting explosion barrel with unless that's the difference between the red and the yellow barrels, the red ones go off immediately.
There's also a difference in how they explode.
But I hit the red one with the gun long rifle.
Uh-huh.
And it exploded immediately.
Yeah, I think red ones go off immediately and they do some sort of, like, firework thing. Or no, I believe going off depends on the damage that you're doing to them.
Hmm.
Oh yes, all those assassin clues, and then that one random butcher bounty we extracted with. It's like, huh, I mean, normally we get 2 of these bounty tokens, but sure, whatever.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, I made back like half the money I spent buying this idiot.
Here 1, here 2.
I enjoy raiding!
What the hell? Hey, Chewie, thank you very much for the raid, friend. How are all of you doing? How was the heisting? Did you steal all of the things? I kind of assumed that's what the heist is, but I honestly don't know. I haven't touched Hearthstone. Thank you. In months. Wait. So this time you stole gold, next time you're stealing people? The hell? That seems, unethical, let's say? But, hello Raiders! For those who don't know me, I'm Cap. Welcome to the Lair of Lore as we hunt zombies with non-trademarked Thor.
Hi.
You just missed the end of our our second. That was our second successful hunt tonight. Also, I need to buy a health bar back. Yes, also, we've been developing some sort of bizarre internal lore for Dunts, which are an invasive species of crustacean, of arboreal crustaceans. It's weird. I have no better description than that, just it's weird. Also, really quickly, I need to buy my important talents. Namely, Vulture and Ghoul, so I can steal from everybody. Ugh. And let's go with Bloodless, because I feel like people keep making me bleed today. Okay, screw the blank fire decoys. I'll grab an actual melee weapon. Give me a knife.
Don't you want dusters?
Ooh, you're totally right. I do actually want dusters. Yeah, also, for some reason, we've just been talking about etymology all night. Entomology. I finally did it. I finally screwed it up. We've been talking about entomology all night. What do I actually want for my other bomb slot?
Ooh, new assassin lore.
Ooh. You know what? I'm bringing stupid items, so let's bring a hive bomb. This is a mason jar full of demon bees. That's not even a joke. I got Hellhound lore, apparently. There we go. Just for quick reference, I'm going to be running with a hunter here who is casually carrying around an elephant rifle, an early model German semi-automatic pistol, alert trip mines that just set off fireworks, some railroad flares, knuckle dusters, a big dynamite bundle, and a mason jar full of demonic venomous wasps. This game is very strange. This game is very, very strange. But, for those of you who have not checked out the Mana Pool, I highly recommend checking him out. That is, I know I've talked about him a couple times today, but that is also who I refer to as Chewy. Absolutely wonderful streamer, does a fair bit of, what's it called? I mean, lately he's trying real hard to not just do Underlords, and who can blame him, because goddammit, Underlords. Vexillology, the study of flags. I have heard of that one, and that it is obsessive, let's say. Ow. And yes, I stand by. Stealing gold is totally fine, because, look, I played WoW every time Dalaran has been, like, the main city. I'm totally fine with stealing from Dalaran. There's always good reasons to steal from people in Dalaran. If for no other reason than because at least one of the two banks in the city, I remember, just has literal piles of it sitting behind, like, not even cages, it's just sort of like some minorly small bars. Yeah, Tremer, but you can associate vexillology with the not fake human beings that also enjoy flags. And yes, a lot of cities have flags. My hometown has a flag. My hometown is not big enough to have any reason to have a flag, but they have a flag. It's not that bad, though. I'll give them that. My hometown's flag is not awful. Hi, Treebeard.
Hi.
I hope you understand
swamping.
that there's no texturing for, like, the upper half of your model.
Yeah.
Like, your entire cloak is just, like, not textured.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's, like, it looks like it has a really, really low resolution, like, camo pattern, maybe? Okay, and now it's spawned... Hang on, turn back. Come back here. Oh, wait. Where's the thing?
1 second.
Okay. Now then, come here. Okay, yeah, now it's spawned in.
Yeah, I'm Swamp Thing.
Wait, are we both Swamp Thing?
I mean, your guy on my screen is just got a normal cape. On my character select screen, I have a cape with a whole bunch of, like, sticks sticking out of it.
Yeah, you have... So what I'm hearing here is that because I've got the Dolch, I'm basically just shitty 1890s Lando Calrissian. He's not saying no, which is I'm taking as a yes.
Oh, I mean, you've got a hood, and also you're white.
Damn it. Okay, I admit that I didn't actually check what my, my person's, like, skin color was, so, yeah, nope, never mind then. Doo-doo-doo. What the hell am I hearing? Oh, it's the horse moving its head up and down, okay. Naldo, was his name Dudley Duntley before he captured a whole tree of Dunts, or was that sort of like how he got his surname? Please tell me it's how he got his surname. Well, we've established that they live in trees, so I don't feel like they are a tree, unless that's, like, the collective noun for them is just, yeah, that's just a tree of dunts. Because that's where you'd always find them, maybe?
That actually would make sense.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
That makes way
it'd be
too
a
much
weird thing. It'd be a weird thing to say.
Yeah, but so is a murder of crows. And I feel like that makes more sense. He married into a family of dunt whisperers. So he's like, I'm trying to remember the person who married into the Heart Foundation. Like the wrestling stable, the Heart Foundation, whose name
which one?
Sounded like it belonged, but wasn't actually.
Earnhardt?
No, because it was a guy who married in, so he kept his...
Davey Boy Smith and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Neidhart, that's who I'm trying... Yes, because, like, his name just happened to fit well with the theme already.
Unless...
Or his handle, I guess, technically, because I can't remember if that's his real
I
name.
don't remember. Was his name hyphenated? So he took his...
No, his
name?
original last name, or his character's last name, because I can't remember if it's his real name, was Neidhart, and that just happened to be a happy accident. But yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
This poor man.
Yeah, this... So this always is here.
Yep.
This man who just has half a shotgun shoved into his sternum. And the other half just casually laying on top of his sternum. Right, I have a melee weapon. I keep forgetting that. Because knuckle dusters. Wait, which one is the mood? The I keep forgetting I have knuckle dusters? Because that's not a mood that I personally feel very often. I'd been holding that melee attack for a while.
I know, that's why I let you hit him.
Thank you. I love the tell. It's just like, I actually don't remember anymore. Because it was just like the gut reaction of mood. Ooh, we have friends. Ugh. Also, I was
like
sitting on my foot, and now I regret this choice.
Alright, as we go and kill a hive.
Okay. You okay?
I need to find health. I missed her with the first swing.
Hmm. Shit.
You said another one.
Yeah, but without doing anything, she just, like, happened to notice me. How on earth does your brain work better on a Sunday night? Like, I drank coffee before starting this stream because on a Sunday night, my brain is just like a sad pile of jello that I've gently coaxed into being a functioning cognition device.
I've set a bee lady over there, so it's just we run.
Okay. Fuck you! Oh! Yeah, I missed the butt. Yep. Look, if it doesn't have two T's, I don't pay attention to the butt. I find it very easy to, like, gloss over a sentence and just miss at least one word, apparently. And apparently I missed the butt. That was nearby. East. Oop, I see him.
I don't know if that...
I see him. They're in the bushes. I don't think it was at you, but it was definitely... He saw me! Didn't kill him. Damn, what?! What?! I hit him with a fucking Nitro Express, and he one-shots me with a headshot with a fucking Winfield. That's a different team. I was bleeding, so bloodless just makes it so that I bleed less quickly. Nice. Hang on, there's still one alive. On your right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oop, yep, still one there. Smart, smart, smart. Oop. I would say, yeah, I was about to say, maybe Borheim. He doesn't know where you are. Stab him! No! Damn it!
Bad at this game.
That was like half the server all clumped into one spot. Well, that was an expensive death. But yeah, okay, so you, me, one team. Yeah, that was exactly half the server, unless the person I shot at had a teammate there too. And they had to, because those people were shooting at another... yeah, okay, so that was more than half the server just got wiped out. Except that person's probably going to be able to revive their ally.
Yep.
I'm just so annoyed. I hit that person with a Nitro Express, and then they just happened to luck-sack into shooting me in the head? With a fucking Winfield?
I honestly can't believe that second team, like, ran by me without seeing me.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful, honestly. That was perfect. This man has nothing. This man has every firebomb. He has a Carabiner Bayonet, a Silenced Nagant, fuses, an Alert Trip Mine, then a Hellfire Bomb, a Liquid Firebomb, and a Firebomb. It's like, I know what I'm about, damn it. Oh. Where, there, you, yes, send invite. Oh. Also, damn, wait, it's 9:30? Okay.
I'm going in with a Carabiner, Bayonet, Mosin Nagant Obra's Mace, a Quad
Yes.
Derringer, and some Concertina Trip Mines.
Okay, I am going to run to the restroom real quick before we start this one, and then I'll be back, okay?
Alright.
Okay. Okay, we're back. And we have decided that this will be our last game. I have a cat now.
Yes, Calcifer.
Yes. Is it wrong that I'm agreeing that I think that's what a Dunt looks like, except, I don't know, less adorable somehow? Also, yes, I just called a Scoot Mob adorable, but you know what I mean. He is my cat demon. My beautiful, beautiful cat demon. Snuggly, 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 snugglies. You're supposed to be on camera, not hiding off camera. There you go.
Yeah, that's Oliver's shop.
Yeah, Oliver's the one who, like, shows up briefly on camera and then runs away. Who's my Calcifer? With your evil little demon paws that I actually need to redo your nails, don't I? I totally do. Oh god, he's stepping on my headphones again. I'm free! I'm free! Yes, did you know you're a pest? Did you know you're a fuzzy little pest? You are. You're the fuzziest pesty pest. Please stop putting your tail up my nose.
Currently, my cat is in heat, and she is very interested in everything.
My cat is now currently quite annoyed with me because I put him on my shoulder, so he kicked me in the ear. doing with your feet? Also, this... I have somehow managed to keep this shirt hair, like, animal hair free all day, and now it is not. I have literally no idea what weapons I'm coming into this with. Because all I remember is that this is the guy who has all the fire bombs. Apparently I should have tried to take the shedding brush to you today instead of the dog. Wait, we don't really have a good shedding brush for you, do we? Yeah, right, I have a Silence the Gaunt and... Oh, right, the Carabiner. Yeah, I have a bayoneted Carabiner, so this should be fine.
Yeah, I'm super loud.
I am quiet and set everything on fire. Oh god, I'm just Steph. Yeah, I'm even being assailed by an aggravating cat. I'm just pretending to be Steph now, apparently. I really need to get with Chewie and everyone else and see if we're going to do any more Killing Floor soon. Because I think they're doing an event now, but it might be over by this point. But Killing Floor is fucking fun, damn it.
Forgot to mention, you've been paying attention to San Diego Comic-Con at all?
Ow, cat, stop it! Parts of it. I saw all the Marvel announcements.
Yep.
And I've seen some of the Magic announcements. Ooh, we have a friend nearby. With a chain pistol. Hopefully we can put a bullet in their skull. Before they can put several in all the rest of our body.
That would be preferable.
But yeah, except for the Loki graphic design is my passion logo, I liked most of them.
Yeah, was it Thor, Love and Thunder? Or something like that?
That's, already confirmed as, Jane Thor. That seems pretty awesome. Yeah, honestly, everything that Marvel announced was just like, holy shit, that's kind of impressive. And seems overall quite good. So, do we just want to wait here and surprise these bastards? Because they're definitely coming here.
Boss is here, that's why.
Ah, shit. Well, let's wait here and surprise them then. Because I don't personally know Eternals, but people seem to be pretty hyped about that.
Yep.
And just generally like positive responses to the casting as well. There was the thing about actually doing the fucking Mandarin, which I am really surprised by. Which seems sweet.
Like, rumor, did they actually confirm it was the Mandarin? Because they were just saying, like, the Legend of the Ten Rings or whatever, which probably is the Mandarin, but I don't
There's no other
actually
thing in Marvel that it could be. Like, it could be an origin story for the Mandarin, but, like, in all of Marvel, except for the MCU so far, the Ten Rings are just, like, him and his power.
Yeah.
Like, the MCU is the first place that did something weird and different with it. There's the... What is it? The Kate Bishop Hawkeye movie that they had Jeremy Renner out to basically say that, yeah, it's a passing of the torch thing. They announced a Black Widow movie, which is the first one of them that's coming out.
Yep.
They announced the new Cap movie that is Falcon and Bucky. What else? I'm saving the good one, the like big surprise out of nowhere for last. God damn, what are the other things they announced? Because I know there was more. They announced something that's just called What If? ?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, they announced a Wanda and Vision movie that is going to directly... that is going to directly lead into the next Doctor Strange, which they've referred to as their first attempt at doing a horror movie, which is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think was the name.
Behind us, southeast.
Yeah. So we got 2 groups. And then, like I said, there's a confirmed Loki movie, and then... Is that everything but the big one? Oh, Black Panther 2, but we heard about that before. There they are, I see him.
I got down.
Okay.
But I hit them both.
Me too. One of them just downed himself to falling damage. Fuck, I'm trying to remember the other one. Oh, and then the big announcement at the end was they're doing a Blade movie.
Somebody's on top of me.
It's me.
Unless it's you.
For the sake of confusion, I believe the guy who's playing Blade also already has technically played a character in the MCU, but... obviously that doesn't actually matter that much. Because it's... Oops, shit! They're still down here!
Good.
Damn it. Oh, it's an uppercut. He's out of bullets. But yeah, there's a new Blade movie, so that's probably gonna be sweet. And I think that's all of them. Oop. You have a friend. Left.
Terrible shot.
One more? Because
Sure.
That was very short. But yeah, it's, let me make sure that I'm not getting that wrong. Hang on. Because I cannot... I don't want to pronounce... I don't want to try and pronounce his name because I feel like I'm going to really fuck it up. No, I want his IMDb page, damn it. Yes, okay, I'm not crazy. It's... Mahershala Ali? It's the guy who, for some goddamn reason, was in Green Book, and played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. Is playing Blade for a Marvel, or for an MCU remake of Blade. Well, remake, it's probably gonna be an entirely different movie, but whatever. I don't have a melee weapon. Oh, yes I do, okay. And apparently, like, after Green Book got its nomination for, Best Picture, like, his first stop was to run over to Marvel and go like, hey, look, I don't even know if I'm gonna win, but I already got nominated, so hey, do you want to put me in something? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Say no more, say no more.
Yeah. Like, it was still... Like, everything I've seen about his performance was that it was great. It's still a fucking awful concept for a movie, and full of utter trite bullshit, but... Personally, I actually really liked him in Luke Cage, but we're not getting any more of that anyway, and it's probably not really canon, since, Kevin, what's his name, hates, the Marvel TV department. Or is canon, but might as well not be, I guess. Also, There are cat hairs in my eye now.
That's normal.
Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, basically everything that Marvel announced at San Diego Comic-Con looks fucking sweet.
Yes, it does.
Though I will continue to harp on the Loki logo looks really dumb. But I get the feeling that it looks like that because they're gonna be doing a whole bunch of, like, different stories together.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's win this one.
Don't say that. When you say that, we don't do well. What do you mean haven't said it in a while? The last thing you said was Avengers Dunt game. I still haven't seen Far From Home. Wow, I can't. Far From Home. I was trying to say Far From Home, but also my brain was stuck on the one of the good Shrek movies, the Far Far Away bit. I was like, God damn it, brain, what the hell? Thought we talked about this, you know, not being an idiot. Well, I guess we're going straight ahead. Excuse me. Oh, do I have bullet grubber? I do not.
Are you Spectre in it?
Mm-hmm. It was 6 minutes ago. Yeah, frankly, I also didn't see the last Spider-Man movie, so I sort of have Far From Home as my, like, I'll watch it when it comes out somewhere that I can watch it for free. Where the hell is the hive? It's the benefit of watching chat through my bot is that I can see timestamps. So I can see how long ago you said Dunt. Come on. Come on. Hello, burbs. Hello, fence.
Hello, knuckle dusters.
Ooh, I do not have knuckle dusters. I have many pistols. I feel like benefit of the Dunt means something completely different than benefit of the doubt.
I didn't think there was any benefits to Dunt.
Wait, to Dunt? Or to
Yeah.
doubt?
To Dunt.
I don't think there are. Also, I don't has knuckle dusters, so I'm gonna leave that friendo to you. I don't think subs went up. Tomas, are you looking on mobile? Because if you're on mobile, then yes, they cost more than $4.50. Yeah, that's because you're on mobile. Because all mobile devices take a cut of subs. That's why Twitch tries to hide the fact that you can sub on mobile devices, because it literally costs you extra money because Apple and Android are taking a cut. This is the same reason why Steam Link, like the Steam Link app, was blocked on what's it called? On Apple for a while, because it was an environment that people could use to basically purchase things on an iPhone without giving Apple any money, because you could theoretically do it through your home computer.
To the west, 270.
It shouldn't be $5.99. Twitch has not given any sort of announcement about subs going up. Because that would be a kind of massive fucking ordeal. Then again, my email also is not updated, but... I'm not seeing anything, but then again, the email that's standing out most is being offered a key to a game I've never heard of, so... Can I help you, Cal? Okay. Cal is trying to love on me, which means I'm relatively concerned we're about to get attacked.
We might have a team to the north.
I heard one to the south.
I'm hearing dogs.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have Android, so I don't know for sure if Android takes a cut and therefore is increased, but I know for sure that Apple does, which is why the Apple cost is increased. Actually, okay, I'm gonna be dumb here real quick. Goodbye, that spare shell. Well, good thing I didn't need to check my phone, because my cat's sitting on it now. Oh, Tall Hobbits, sorry, they're railroad spikes. It's a normal colored railroad spike at, for the first 2 months, and then it goes bronze at 3, and then silver at 6, and then I had them made before 9-month was a thing for affiliates. So then it just jumps up to 1 year or gold. I also use them on Patreon, though on Patreon I can use, like, the higher pixel, or the higher resolution, goddammit, version, so it's a little bit clearer what they are. Because the original idea that I wanted to go with, I figured would be very silly, and ended up not doing it. Yes, give ammo. Because my original idea for sub-badges was actually to do railroad tracks, but I couldn't think of that many ways to do, like, unique railroad tracks. How the hell is someone already killing the butcher? So I think...
Alright, northwest.
Once we have money again, I'm probably going to try and make...
Pros.
I'm probably going to move the gold down to 9 months, and then make 1 year and year and a half some sort of railroad track thing. But the priority before that is that I want to get someone to do bit badges as well, because I have a very, very good idea for bit badges that I briefly tried to do on my own, and turns out I suck at pixel art. Because the last time I did pixel art was almost a decade ago. Actually, more than a decade ago now that I think about it. And I don't want them to look like ass, so I'm going to commission someone to do them. But that's once we have money again.
Yay, money.
Yeah. Well, to get all the emotes, first we need to get more subs, and, like, I continue to feel bad about harping on the... We need to make subs, but then again, I want to make this my fucking job, so I probably should get better about that. But, frankly, most of the folks in chat right now are subbed, so I feel extra bad for harping on about that.
Lay it down.
Yep, I see him.
I hit him twice.
Okay, I hit him once. Okay, somehow I missed 3 times from near point-blank range with a fucking shotgun. God damn it. Okay, I think I'm just losing my edge now. Huh. And no, Damasu, Dunts are a theoretical subclass of crustaceans that Naldo has been progressively making disturbing lore about. They're an aggressive, invasive species of arboreal crustaceans that are also just assholes. And there's another... Where did that hair come from? It's just like, drink water. There's a hair in my nose. What the fuck? We're talking about fake marine biology, Tobin. Well, that was awful. Should have just stabbed him.
My KD ratio went down 0.01.
Mine went down by 0.02. Well, damn it. Oh. Well, I think we all know what time it is, which is to say that it's time for a raid, and given what day it is and what we're playing, we're raiding the same person we always raid. No, Haley's in town. Do you have anything you want to say before I cut over to the end screen and such?
Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with me and Cap.
And you said you were talking about streaming sometime this week, right?
I might try to stream some Monster Hunter tomorrow.
Okay. So yeah, go...
Depending on who's around, I might be on PC, it might be on PS4.
Okay. No, I don't want... I wanted to see who's in chat there. Sorry, I wanted to check your number because I always forget the number at the end of your name. So yeah, remember that tomorrow you should check out Odinson 819 or twitch.tv/Odinson. But yeah. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Oh, pardon me while I try to stretch my back. There we go. We're going to be throwing over to Sir El Funko, who is playing some MTG Arena. So, safe bet he's probably doing some sort of silly core set 2020 thing. Should be quite interesting. Yeah, tomorrow will be Smash. Tomorrow is... We should be back... Yeah, tomorrow is Teamfight Smash. So that'll be quite silly. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I can't words. As a reminder, this stream is brought to you by our wonderful patrons over on patreon.com/layeroflore, namely Alefcat, Tramer101, Stark Maximum, Damasu, Donovan Bane, and Dracus. Aldo, don't worry, it's random teammates. It's just the team fight mode. Don't worry, it's fine. And thank you as well to Chewy for that raid earlier tonight as well. But yeah, I will see all of you tomorrow for some Smash Fight Club. Yeah. Bye, folks.